Welcome to Championship Wrestling TV Wrestling fans. I am Matt Rhodes here in Championship Wrestling Alliance Studios, and today we're still talking about the CWA Best of the Best tournament. That's tonight, wrestling fans. Yes, I said it. It's tonight in Kingsport, Tennessee, the Kingsport Civic Auditorium, 8 p.m. bell time. Wrestling fans, get there at 7:30 for a special four-way match for the SSW title. Cody Isis will be defending that title at 7:30, but the CWA Best of the Best tournament starts at 8 in Kingsport. Today you will hear from some of the participants in the CWA Best of the Best tournament as they get ready to do battle to determine the best of the best here in Championship Wrestling Alliance. Remember, that's tonight in Kingsport Civic Auditorium, 8 p.m. bell time, wrestling fans. If you've been watching this here past couple weeks on TV in Washington, Dallas, Maine, North Carolina, West Virginia, it don't matter where you've been watching this. If you want to come see Championship Wrestling Alliance live, come do so tonight, because I guarantee you'll be the best event you will witness. Wrestling fans, Championship Wrestling Alliance has dates scheduled across the Tri-Cities area in North Carolina and West Virginia. Soon we'll be coming to Bristol. That's on March 14th. We'll be coming to North Carolina very soon. We'll be back in Greenville, Tennessee very soon. West Virginia. Also, wrestling fans, will be back in Elizabethton very soon. Stay tuned to ChampionshipWrestlingTV.com for more information on these dates coming up in your area. So wrestling fans, that's ChampionshipWrestlingTV.com. This Friday night, Championship Wrestling Alliance returning to the Legion Street Park and Rec Center in Johnson City, Tennessee with a huge main event. For the first time in over a year and a half, Tony Gibbons and Robbie Cassidy, the team of G1, will be taking on the Varsity Shooter Society of the Cold Alex Winters and the Real Deal Chase Owens. Right now, let's hear some words from the participants in that big main event tag team match right here on Championship Wrestling.
You know, Tony Gibbons and I were standing here at the back of the National Guard Armory in Morristown, Tennessee, where every Thursday night you can see Tony the Dragon Gibbons and the National Heavyweight Champion Robbie Cassidy in action for EWP, CWA affiliate, right down there, 8 o'clock, Morristown National Guard Armory, every Thursday night. But then, you know, next week, Tony Gibbons, you and I, first time in a long time that we've tag teamed in the Tri-Cities. You know, you and I are going to be there in Johnson City taking on the Varsity Shooter Society.
That's right. You know, this Friday night, March 6th, Legion Street Recreation Center, legendary venue. For the last almost 50 years, great wrestling action has came to Legion Street Recreation. All the greats have been there. Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, Andre the Giant, all these guys have been there. And now, 2009, March 6th, Tony Gibbons and Robbie Cassidy teaming for the first time in the Tri-Cities in almost 2 years. And for the first time ever, we're taking on the Varsity Shooter Society. Now, I'm no stranger to Chase Owens. I've had my run-ins with him, and I'll be seeing him tonight. We'll talk about that in a second. You're no stranger to Alex Winters. But never before have the two of us taken on the two of them. It's a first-time ever matchup this Friday night in Johnson City. But now let's talk about tonight. We're both in the Best of the Best tournament tonight in Kingsport. Myself, I'm against Chase Owens. Now, Chase, I talked about you last week. I talked about how you were one of the best 18-year-old wrestlers that I've ever seen, and I mean that. But tonight, it's the best of the best. Now, Robbie, I know that you're the best of the best champion. You're the defending champion. You know, and we're on opposite ends of the bracket. There's always a good chance, Robbie, that you and I might end up at the end of the night. And if we do, may the best man win, because we promise no matter what, it doesn't matter if I win, it doesn't matter if he wins, we promise you, if we end up in that finals, you guys are going to see the match of a lifetime. We're going to finish what we should have finished the last time we were in the ring and I hurt my knee. There was a lot of people upset. They wanted to see the outcome. They know we were on the way to having a great match, and there's a possibility that tonight they could see that match again. But let's not discount the other competitors in this. You know, there's Eric Darkstorm, great wrestler from West Virginia. Jason Kincaid, you've got him in the first row, great wrestler from West Virginia. You know, Brian Logan, the world heavyweight champion. Now, he might do a lot of things bad. He might be controversial. But Brian Logan is a hell of a wrestler. That's why he is the world heavyweight champion. Don't forget other competitors in this thing. Flex Armstrong from Florida. You know, Nick Hammonds, our buddy, the television champion. A whole host of wrestlers in this. 8 men trying to prove one thing. Trying to prove who is this year's Championship Wrestling Best of the Best. Also, don't forget our buddies, Wayne and Keith, the Party Boys. They'll be taking on KMF for the World Tag Team Title Tournament. So no matter what, it doesn't matter if you win or I win, the best of the best, we're going to sit back and hopefully watch Wayne and Keith become World Tag Team Champions. But it's a great night all in all, Robbie. And right now, we got some great footage to show these fans.
You know, speaking of best of the best, you sit here and you wonder about it. And you wonder what makes the best of the best. And you know, Tony Gibbons and Robbie Cassidy, no matter the outcome of the tournament tonight, we know that we are absolutely two of the best of the best. But you know, recently in our travels across the country, we've encountered guys that are subpar, a little bit less than best of the best. And you see, when you get into the business of professional wrestling, people can say what they want about it, but it's a very real business. It's a business that we take very seriously, and it's a business that we defend every single night that we're in that ring. And right now, what we're getting ready to show you is not something that you normally see out of Tony Gibbons and Robbie Cassidy, but it's something that should be seen, because it's something that the people need to know, that professional wrestling is not a joke. And when you get in there, in jeans, no boots, no tights, and want to make a disrespect of my business, then this is what's going to happen to you.
Here we go, back here on Championship Wrestling TV, here from the live event here at CWA in Huntington, West Virginia. I'm Matt Rhodes coming to you live. Great wrestling contest here next. Robbie Cassidy in one-on-one competition against an up-and-comer here to Championship Wrestling Alliance, and we're underway. Jeremy Frazier, your official for this contest. This is a tag team contest, excuse me. Tony Gibbons and Robbie Cassidy, team of G1 in a tag team match here, coming to you from Huntington, West Virginia. For those of you watching us in Huntington, we'd like to say hello to you. Those from Marshall College watching us, big howdy to you out there in Huntington. Coming to you from the Fairfield East Community Center area, Tony Gibbons laying the boots to the back. And there's a tag to high risk Robbie Cassidy. Vertical suplex from the Dragon, and Robbie Cassidy, the legal man. And forearm shot. And the other guy backing up way here in the corner. And picks him up and holds him up there with ease. Robbie Cassidy, one of the strongest guys in the Championship Alliance. Wow. One word, wow, right there. From high risk national heavyweight champion Robbie Cassidy, Championship Wrestling. We're going to do it again. Boy, he's holding, my Lord, look at the strength of high risk Robbie Cassidy. Oh, again. Second round. There's a tag to the Dragon, Tony Gibbons. He's a legal man. You see Mo Jenkins here ringside. Here in Huntington, West Virginia. Now, what's Tony going for? Maybe the same thing. We're going to get him up here for the trifecta. And there we go. Here we go. Hey, look at that. And Tony Gibbons showing his strength. Oh, my word. And that may be the match if Tony can fall through with a pin. Oh, and there's a tag. Oh, and Tony wasted no time beating this gentleman down right here. Oh, and there's a chop. There's another chop. And there's another. Oh, my goodness. Look at the aggression of Tony the Dragon Gibbons here. This poor man, he just might as well go back to the back. Good Lord. And there's a tag to Robbie Cassidy. Oh, my goodness. And he just kicked his face off. And Robbie Cassidy, the legal man here. Oh. And they are treating these two gentlemen like they're rag dogs. And oh, my goodness. He may have broke his jaw right there. And there's Robbie Cassidy. A drop kick to the back. Oh, my word. The damage being done here in Huntington, West Virginia by G1. Robbie Cassidy and Tony Gibbons. Here's maybe Robbie going for the finisher. And so what he follows up with, going to the second rope. Fist drop. There's a tag to Tony the Dragon Gibbons. And they want these guys show some aggression here. Look at, oh my goodness, what a power slam. Oh, and a double stomp. And another one. My goodness. Oh, there's an elbow drop from Tony the Dragon Gibbons. And we're not used to seeing this kind of aggression out of Tony, but I tell you what, he is really wearing this kid out. As the tag to Robbie Cassidy. And here it is, folks. We've seen this many a times. And 1, 2, 3. There's the match here in Huntington. The winners of the match, Tony the Dragon Givens and High Risk Robbie Cassidy here on Championship Wrestling.
Fans, if you'd like to raise money for your school, club, or civic organization, and you'd like to see the excitement of Championship Wrestling live in your hometown, then this message is for you. High school and college athletic departments, sports teams, police and fire departments, civic groups, or any group wishing to raise money can bring the stars of Championship Wrestling to town for a night of action and receive a portion of the receipts. Visit us at ChampionshipWrestlingTV.com or call 423-773-5449. Dates are filling up, so call now.
We saw this past Friday night at Kingsport National Guard Armory, the Party Boys advancing to the final round of the CWA World Tag Team Title Tournament. They'll be facing your undefeated tag team, KMF Incorporated.
Let me tell you something, Matt. We got the Party Boys for the finals, right? The Party Boys. Party sums it up. Let me tell you something, Wayne. Let me tell you something, Keith. You guys have got it all figured out, don't you? Party Boys. Let me go out here, mingle with the fans, love on the fans a little bit, hang out with them, take some pictures, all that good stuff, right? Let me tell you something, Party Boys. What you don't have figured out is the fact that when you face real men, when you face men that don't care anymore, when you face men that don't want to take pictures with the fans, when you take the man that's twice the size of you, Wayne, when you take the man that did the moves before you did them, Keith, that's what you got on your hands. And let me not be remiss by saying, I am not going to make this any lower than it is, any bigger than it is. I'm going to tell you 100% the way this one is. Matt Rhodes, anybody else that wants to hear this right now, Party Boys, when you face KMF Incorporated, John Hawkins Devil's Duo, the one thing that's going to happen is you're going to get beat down into the ground until you submit, until you cry, until you bleed, until you pray to your God that they stop the relentless beating on your brain, on your head, on your soul. Because let me tell you, I don't like you. I hate you. I hate you, Keith Knox. I hate you, Wayne Atkins. Always have and always will. And these guys, they don't feel any differently than I do. Because these titles mean more to me and more to them than anything else in the whole world. So look in my eyes right now. Right now. I don't care what a promoter says. I don't care what a we will be the champions. That's all you need to know.
It's February 28th in Kingsport, KMF versus the Party Boys. Let's go to the footage of how the Party Boys advanced to the CWA World Tag Team Title Tournament.
Boys are in Morristown every Thursday night having one hell of a time like we do everywhere we go and proving that we are the best tag team in the world today. But this Friday night in Legion Street Rec, Johnson City, Tennessee, Chris Richards, me and you, we've been up and down the road together. We've been teams, we've been foes, we've been friends, we've been everywhere. This Friday night, we hook it up one more time. And one more time, I'm going to show you why not only I'm one of the best tag team wrestlers in the world today, but why I'm one of the best singles wrestlers. But let's get on to declaring the CWA World Tag Team Champions. Tonight, myself, Keith Knox, the Party Boys, we've been all over the world. We've beat the best. We've shown we're the best. Tonight, we're going to prove by beating the unbeatable KMF. CWA, they've built you guys. You guys have shown that you're the best. You've beat everybody. You've beat the likes of Tony Gibbons and Robbie Cassidy. Everybody that they put before you. But you've never, ever been in the ring with the Party Boys. And tonight, the finals, you're in the ring with the Party Boys. And we're coming to be the CWA World Tag Team Champions.
Fans, if you'd like to raise money for your school, club, or civic organization, and you'd like to see the excitement of championship wrestling live in your hometown, then this message is for you. High school and college athletic departments, sports teams, police and fire departments, civic groups, or any group wishing to raise money can bring the start of championship wrestling to town for a night of action and receive a portion of the receipts. Visit us at championshipwrestlingtv.com or call 423-773-5449. Dates are filling up, so call now.
When I shot that boy for the line that he had crossed, I was lost. And now I'll never see your loving face again, this pool of sin. This fire that burns inside of both of us, engulfed in love. So hold me close to your heart and don't let go.
This past Friday night at the National Guard Armory in Kingsport was a great night. We saw some things happen backstage after the great event there, and Ricky Morton and Alex Winters exchanged some words, and it led to this right here, wrestling fans. Let's go to that footage.
Chase, February the 28th. Me and you were scheduled to be in action in Kingsport. Now what I want to know is, there's a very increasing lack of talent in wrestling. Nobody can really compete with us. So what I want to know is, how many people in Kingsport are going to come just to see us? They're not coming to see anybody else. Excuse me, sir, you elderly gentleman here. Yeah, you. Hey, talk to me. Yeah, buddy, you. Hey, me and Chase, we're the Varsity Shooting Society. These medals come from North Carolina, New Jersey, Mississippi. I've got trophies at home. He's got all kinds of state championships. What we need to know from you, you elderly gentleman, sir, is who would you rather see in Kingsport on the 28th? Would you rather see Chase and Alex?
Right now. Now, when I'm walking by here now, right here on Championship Wrestling, you know what? And I just found out. It's almost cheating. You know, that I've wrestled all over the United States, and this TV show goes all over the States. But we're talking about on the 28th, we're going to have a wrestling match here. And you know, you talk about who the people want to see. Well, I tell you, it's going to be real good to see. How about the fans come to see me and you wrestle? All right? Let's see if that mouth can write a check that you're behind can't cash.
Oh, it can.
Well, John, we just seen it. Coming up February 28th in Kingsport, it is official. Alex Winters will be taking on legendary and rock and roll Express member Ricky Morton one-on-one competition, John.
Legendary. Legendary. You got the word right. Let me tell you something, Randy the Ram, the wrestler. Everybody's seen the movie, right? It's won all the Academy Awards there's going to, whatever. Let me tell you something. Ricky Morton, I don't care if it's based on you. What you need to do, son, is watch it. What you need to do is figure out what it's trying to tell you, Ricky. Ricky, you need to retire. You need to forget all of us. You need to go off to some trailer somewhere and go to sleep, okay? That's what you need to do because we don't care about you anymore. You know what? The business, the life, the world has passed you by. It's passed you by. Alex Winters is going to show you how bad it's passed you by on February 28th when he submits you into knowing that you are not Randy the Ram. There is no happy ending to this one. There is no good sayonara, Ricky. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching me every week on, old classic television that I'll buy on demand. No, it's done, Ricky Morton. It's done. You're over. We don't care. You don't draw any money. You don't matter anymore. Nobody cares, Ricky Morton. Give it up!
Well, that's Saturday night, February the 28th, the Cold. Alex Winters taking on former 8-time World Tag Team Champion, one half of the legendary tag team, the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton, February 28th in Kingsport.
Fans, if you'd like to raise money for your school, club, or civic organization, and you'd like to see the excitement of championship wrestling live in your hometown, then this message is for you. High school and college athletic departments, sports teams, police and fire departments, civic groups, or any group wishing to raise money can bring the stars of championship wrestling to town for a night of action and receive a portion of the receipts. Visit us at championshipwrestlingtv.com or call 423-773-5449. Dates are filling up, so call now.
Wrestling fans, welcome back to Championship Wrestling TV. I'm Matt Rhodes once again. Some information has been passed along to me from the CWA offices about an event coming to your town, wrestling fans. You can catch the CWA Stars every Thursday night at the EWP Weekly event in Morristown, 8 p.m. bell time. So Morristown wrestling fans, you want to see the Stars of Championship Wrestling Alliance, come out to the EWP Weekly show every Thursday at the Morristown National Guard Armory, 8 p.m. bell time. CWA debuts in North Carolina, big huge event coming to Cranberry, North Carolina, Saturday, April 25th at the Freedom Trail Elementary School. That's once again in Cranberry, North Carolina, 8 p.m. bell time. So a huge event planned April 25th in North Carolina for the Championship Wrestling Alliance. Well, that's a couple of months off, wrestling fans, but coming up here soon, Championship Wrestling Alliance is returning to Bristol, Tennessee. National Guard Armory. That's the first time in over 3 years that the Stars of Championship Wrestling Alliance has been in Bristol. So wrestling fans, they are looking forward to returning. We're looking forward to be there. Put on a huge event for you in Bristol. That is March the 14th, wrestling fans, 8 p.m. bell time in Bristol, Tennessee, National Guard Armory. And remember, Championship Wrestling Alliance returning to the famed Legion Street Park and Rec Center this Friday night in Johnson City, Tennessee. The main event, tag team action, the first time in over a year and a half in the Tri-City area. G1, the team of Robbie Cassidy and Tony Gibbons, will be taking on the Varsity Shooter Society, the Cold Alex Winters, and the Real Deal Chase Owens. Also, just a few moments ago, 2 big single matches were signed, as it's a David versus Goliath match. As Big Steve Fury takes on sensational Wayne Atkins in one-on-one competition. And for the first time ever, Chris Richards versus Keith Knox one-on-one competition. That's this Friday night, Legion Street Park and Rec Center in Johnson City, 8 p.m. bell time. So wrestling fans in Johnson City, turn out to support the stars of CWA Wrestling. And wrestling fans, let's not forget, tonight in Kingsport is the Championship Wrestling Alliance Best of the Best Tournament, 8-man tournament to determine the best wrestler in Championship Wrestling Alliance. Robbie Cassidy will be in action. Tony Gibbons will have an 8-man bracket as Robbie Cassidy takes on Jason Kincaid. Tony Gibbons takes on the Real Deal Chase Owens. Brian Logan takes on Flex Armstrong. Eric Darkstorm takes on Nick Hammonds. And we will determine the #1 wrestler in the Championship Wrestling Alliance tonight in Kingsport. The final round of the Championship Wrestling Alliance World Tag Team Title Tournament is tonight, as the Party Boys will take on KMF Incorporated to determine the new CWA World Tag Team Champions. Also, wrestling fans, NWA wrestling legend Ricky Morton will be there as he takes on the Cold Alex Winters in a one-on-one grudge match. Remember, we showed you some footage last week. These two got a little rivalry going on now, and that's going to face off tonight in Kingsport. Ricky Morton versus Alex Winters. And wrestling fans, be there at 7:30. We got a huge 4-way match as Cody Isis will defend the SSW Heritage title at 7:30 tonight, right before all the action starts in Kingsport. So wrestling fans, remember tonight in Kingsport, Championship Wrestling's Best of the Best tournament. I encourage you to be there. I will be there. All the stars of CWA will be there. So why don't you come on down to Kingsport tonight and check out the best of the best.
People out there watching, I want you to get your pen and your paper because I'm going to tell you we got a word of the week. And the word this week, conspiracy. And I'm going to tell you why it's a conspiracy. Because Handsome Bo James, the king of Kingsport, the man that's beat everybody in a civic auditorium, is not going to be there come Saturday night. I'm not going to be there. They're not allowing me in the building. They're not allowing me to compete because I knocked that goofy referee, Brandon Cox, out at the Kingsport National Guard Armory. Now they told me, you're out of control. You've hurt Rob Knight. You beat up Brandon Cox. You knocked this other referee, Jeremy, out. It's a conspiracy. All the officials are in on it. All the management's in on it. The promoters are in on it. They didn't want Bo James in that best of best tournament because they knew Robbie Cassidy couldn't beat me. He ain't got the job done yet. You just saw a fight, and we had a fight in Kingsport the last time. Tony Givens couldn't beat me. He's tried 4 or 5 times. He didn't get the job done. Al Bass and the board of directors and all the promoters, they did not want Bo James standing in the middle of the ring Saturday night in the Kingsport Auditorium, and they would have to admit the king of Kingsport, the #1 man, truly is the best of the best. So they tell me I got to serve a 2-week suspension where I can't wrestle on TV, I can't do this, I can't do that. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm coming back the 6th of March, Johnson City, to the famed Legion Street Rec Center, where I grew up watching wrestling on Tuesday nights. And we're coming back there on Friday night, March the 6th, and Mo Jenkins' big return. Mo Jenkins' big debut coming back from the injury to where me and my family put him out Christmas night. Well, Mo Jenkins, you better be more than ready. You better be more than 100%, because Friday, March the 6th, I'm going to put you out once and for all. And don't forget Kingsport National Guard Armory TV taping. March the 12th, I'm looking for Robbie Cassidy, Tony Givens, Mo Jenkins, Wayne Atkins. It doesn't matter. Because I've only been playing with you now. Now you got me mad. And I'm coming.
Fans, if you'd like to raise money for your school, club, or civic organization, and you'd like to see the excitement of championship wrestling live in your hometown, then this message is for you. High school and college athletic departments, sports teams, police and fire departments, civic groups, or any group wishing to raise money can bring the stars of championship wrestling to town for a night of action and receive a portion of the receipts. Visit us at championshipwrestlingtv.com or call 423-773-5449. Dates are filling up, so call now.
I shot that boy for the line that he had crossed, I was lost. And now I'll never see your loving face again, this pool of sin. There's a fire that burns inside of both of us, engulfed in love. So hold me close to your heart and don't let go.
Alright, wrestling fans, before we say goodbye here today on Championship Wrestling, just a quick reminder for you. This Friday night, remember, Championship Wrestling Alliance returns to the Legion Street Park and Rec Center in Johnson City, Tennessee. The first time we've been there in about 6 months, so we're looking forward to getting back up there. Huge event in Johnson City. This Friday night, remember the tag team match, Robbie Cassidy and Tony Gibbons taking on the Varsity Shooter Society. That's your main event this Friday night in Johnson City, 8 p.m. bell time, so wrestling fans be there. But don't forget tonight, it's the Championship Wrestling Alliance Best of the Best Tournament. Number 1 seed Robbie Cassidy will be taking on Jason the Gift Kincaid. Tony Gibbons will be taking on the Real Deal Chase Owens. Brian Logan taking on Flex Armstrong. Eric Darkstorm taking on Nick Hammonds. And wrestling fans, there will be a winner tonight in Kingsport. This is not an event where you'll come and get ripped off, where you buy a ticket and you have to come back a month later and find out who the winner is. There will be a winner tonight in Kingsport. I guarantee you that, wrestling fans, a winner tonight in Kingsport, Tennessee, of the best tournament. Also remember, the final rounds of the CWA World Tag Team Title Tournament is tonight, as KMF Incorporated goes up against the Party Boys, Keith Knox and Wayne Atkins, for the CWA World Tag Team titles tonight in Kingsport. Yes, I said the World Tag Team titles tonight in Kingsport, Tennessee. NWA Wrestling legend Ricky Morton will be taking on Alex Winters in a grudge match tonight, so wrestling fans looking forward to that one. Also, be there early at 7:30 as we have a special attraction contest for the SSW Heritage titles in four-way dance. Cody Isis will be defending that title against Ryan Dukey, Eric Steele, and Cole Layton King at 7:30 tonight. And then the CWA Best of the Best tournament will get underway at 8 p.m. bell time. And wrestling fans, I promise you it'll be one of the most action-packed cards of the year for Championship Wrestling Alliance. That's tonight in Kingsport, Tennessee, 8 p.m. bell time. So wrestling fans, get out and support Championship Wrestling Alliance tonight in Kingsport. I'd like to take the time and just tell you thank you for watching us here today on Championship Wrestling. I'm Matt Rhodes, and we will see you right here next week, same time, same place, right here on Championship Wrestling. Goodbye for now.